Hey guys, what's up? It's Alyse here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what I do when I get my period when I'm out here in the woods. Right now I'm currently hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I have had my period multiple times since I've been out here. I've been out here for a couple months now. I actually got it the first week that I was out here on the trail, so I had to figure out like right away, okay, what is my system for this gonna be? And I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys about what I do to deal with this, so I figured today I will share this with you. So this is my little toiletry bag. It's a bag from Z-Packs. It comes with my backpack, which is really cool, and it's waterproof. And I find that it's the perfect size for all of my toiletry items. So in here is my toothbrush, my toothpaste, floss, a razor, and this little guy, which is called a Diva cup. If you guys haven't heard of a Diva cup before, it's just a specific brand of a menstrual cup, and it looks like this. I haven't showed you guys this before, it feels kind of funny. It comes in this little bag, which is pretty cool, and this goes up inside me when I have my menstrual cycle. It catches my blood, and I change it twice a day. So I change it in the evening before I go to bed, and I take it out in the morning. And when I say change it, what I mean is I pull it out and I dump it, and then I rinse it with purified water. So here I have water, and this is my little purifying device. It is called a SteriPen, and I stick this into the water bottle for 90 seconds, stir it around a little bit, and that purifies the water, so it's super, super clean, because I want to make sure that what I'm cleaning this with that's going inside of me is very clean, because it's really easy to get infections if it's not incredibly clean. So normally when I take this out, I'm in something called a privy, which is kind of like a porta potty out here in the woods. It's just like a little shack, and it has a toilet seat, and that's where you go to the bathroom. So normally I'll be like standing in a privy. I'll pull this out, I will dump it in the privy, and I'll hold it really secure in my hand, because if this drops in there, there's no way I'm getting it back. So that's kind of an important thing, is to hold on to it really tight. And if I'm not in a privy, because some shelters don't have privies, sometimes I am camping somewhere other than a shelter, I will just go behind a tree somewhere that's like away from people, and I'll take it out, I'll dump it out, and then I will rinse it with water, and then I fold it up like this to put it back inside of myself. It opens up, and that's kind of how it works. It's as simple as that. Once my menstrual cycle is over, I make sure that this is super, super clean. I put it back in the little bag, and then I put it into my general toiletry bag, and that's it. So that's how I deal with my period on the Appalachian Trail, and that's really how I deal with it anywhere. Just instead of dumping it in a privy or behind a tree, I normally dump it into the toilet and then rinse it out in a sink. So you could say that it's a little bit more convenient to do this in like your house rather than a public place or out in the woods. But honestly, as long as you're confident and sure of how to do this and how to take care of your menstrual cycle when you have it, it's really not a big issue. I've also done this in public places, like in just like a random store. I've gone into the bathroom and go into the stall, I dump it out, and then yeah, it does feel like a little bit awkward to just carry this like partially bloody cup over to the sink, but I just am confident that this is what I do to take care of myself, and I much prefer using a Diva cup than I do tampons or pads. I just feel like it's much, much cleaner. So I just totally embrace it, and if somebody sees it and happens to ask about it, which has never happened, then I would explain this is what I use when I have my period. So I hope that this inspires you to maybe start using a Diva cup. I've been using it for a couple years now, and honestly, it's been a total game changer. I really enjoy that I only have to change it every 12 hours or so. Tampons you have to change a lot more regularly. Pads just never felt really clean to me. And that's that. That's how I deal with having my period in the woods. So perhaps if you are hiking, whether it's a short-term hike or a long-term hike, maybe you will now use this method in the future. If you have any other way of dealing with your period in the woods, definitely comment down below. Let's start a little thread going, and perhaps you can pick up some new inspiration or new ideas on how to deal with your own personal menstrual cycle when you are in a place other than your home. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who you think it could help, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!